Holy balls, you guys have got to see this. Alright, so it looks a little bit different in here. We've got a bit more room, and you'll notice that button over there. That button right there. Yeah, it's on sand. What's it doing there, oh, I moved the chest. Oh, I lowered this. Oh, I added a viewing area right here. Oh, this is quite convenient. Oh my god, what is this? Yes, I actually changed it up a bit in here to be a bit more perfect. Right, so the first order of business, you'll notice I switched this entire area so that it's been lowered so that the mobs come along, like this skeleton right here. How you doing? He's going to go up this chute. So now more mobs fit into one block. Therefore, pretty much tripling the efficiency. Because, well, infinitely improving the efficiency, actually, because you could only do 4 at a time before, but now you can have as many as you want. As long as it takes, you can just chill out. And, well, I'll show you what it does first, and then I'll get to explaining how it is, what it is. So there's still the same setup. This is the crusher. Now it's only one piston. You'll notice this came out as well. This is actually a blockade to stop more mobs from coming in and ruining the hit points, so I don't punch the wrong ones. So I can punch them through here, like normal, get the XP and everything, lose my hunger as usual, pick up the items down here. Delicious. Now you'll notice that this piston stayed the opposite of retracted. Extended, there we go, yeah, see, got it straight away. You'll see this creeper comes along. Now, this is extended until I press this button. So this button, this piston up here, the crusher automatically retracts. But this one, now the next wave goes in. So it took a little fiddly, diddly, whittling to get right, but I actually did get it right eventually, obviously. And I had to move the chest because I kept getting shot when it was over there. So I had to be really careful, so I replaced the pressure plate here with a sign. Like I tried a sign and then a pressure plate and then a fence and everything, and I found that half slabs work the best. So I can just chill down here without getting shot. And yeah, hopefully it works. But just put this stuff in. Gunpowder, zombie flesh. Yeah, cool. So while I accumulate, I'll just show you how it works. Make sure I don't get destroyed. Alright, so it's exactly the same as before. The snake and everything is the same length. Yeah, alright, so instead of going across 3 pistons, now it only goes to the 1. That's the crusher right there. Now, I'm not sure if you guys are familiar with any redstone circuitry, but this right here is an RS NOR latch, I think. I learned it a while ago and I figured out what it does and all that sort of thing. It's basically a toggle, but the toggle is activated by 2 different inputs. So, for example, it is started by the crusher, and it is ended by the blockade button. So, yeah, it's kind of hard to explain, but basically it's an opposite. I really don't know how to explain it. But this. Whoops, didn't want to do that. This button here, this redstone wire leads to the blockade button, comes up, and then it activates this torch, which turns this torch off, which turns this torch on, which extends the piston. So by default it's off, like this, so enemies can come through. Now hopefully I can do this in time. I can do it really, really quickly like last time. So, bam, go, 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 go. Alright, so you see the snake in the background there, it's going away. Now, this has turned this torch off, and this torch is now on, so it's been activated, so it's switched on. Right, so the blockade is still out. Now, all this is inverted and stuff, and even when this snake finishes, even when the circuit for the crusher has ended, this is still remaining on, because it's a toggle. Not to be confused with a different toggle circuit, the T flip-flop. I'll probably use that for something else later, but oh wow, that grew pretty quickly. I didn't actually expect that, but anyways, back on topic. So yeah, this is now on, and believe me, this is harder than it looks to explain. Okay, right, and now, because that this is on by default, we need to turn it off somehow by giving power to this block to switch this torch off, which turns this back on, which turns that off continually, and infinitely this turns off until I press the button again. Yeah, really difficult. Alright, so the button will be turned on, the wire here will highlight, give power to this block, this will turn off, this will turn on, this wire will be highlighted, this will therefore be off because this block receives power. Then the piston will retract. So hopefully I didn't fuck up that explanation, or hopefully you guys can actually comprehend what I'm trying to say, but there we go. It just happens in the blink of an eye. So it's a lot of circuitry, and it actually took, oops, I forgot I had it turned on before, and I kind of just absolutely destroyed them. But yeah, that could have actually gotten to about level 25, but guess not. But as you can probably imagine, I'm extremely happy how this works out. I can't get this any better, I don't think. I'm just so happy that I finally got this actually running the way I want it to. The other way I wasn't really sure, but got a torch up there, got our glass as usual, can't really see the night sky, I don't think. No, but also, I linked the... God, I'm so happy for that. I linked the... there's a skeleton up here. Nope. Ah, he saw me. I linked the 2 portals in the Nether, and then I put a minecart track in there because, well, it wasn't that interesting, and you guys know how I kill ghasts anyway, so there's no real thrill there. I mean, ghasts are fairly easy. These damn leaves, I didn't really think this through when I was making this footpath, but I needed more wood, and that tree farm inside the house wasn't really cutting it. You know, 4 trees every 2 years maybe. But just head on through, turn around, break on through to the other side, break on through to the other side. So as you can see, I've put signs on the... There's another sign on the other portal that says the sandbox. This is the snow box. So yeah, just my lack of creativity made me name it that. And here we go. It's just a simple little ride. And I actually had to use some powered rails from the actual minecart track in the overworld because I ran out. There's the walking path that I took before. Whoops. And this tunnel is actually meant to be kept dark because if it's lit, zombie pigmen will actually spawn in here, which you don't want because they'll obviously get in the road of the minecart and then you'll go flying back the other way. So I have to keep it dark, but it gets down to here. You might have to push it because there's not much power, but this is to the sandbox. I'll just head through here. I always seem to notice that the terrain is actually building a bit slower when I go back to the sandbox. Oh, and I've added another little thing. This is where I came in before. I seem to be moving really slowly. Mainly because I was just on a minecart and I was traveling really quick. Anyway, this is just a little window. This is where I came in before, so the door's above. And back here I actually tunneled into... I'm showing you this from the wrong side, but if you come through here, this is the enchantment table, and thus sleeping quarters and all. You've seen this enough times to know what it is, I'm sure. But yeah, there's a pressure plate, and I need to eat some food. Nom 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 and nom nom. I'm level 23, so I might go make a diamond pickaxe and enchant it again. Anyways, back on topic. So, we've got a secret thing here. It's not the most clean, but it works, and I'm very happy. It's like, it reminds me of Tomb Raider, like the really old Tomb Raider games where you were in like Lara's mansion, and then there were these different paths that you could take behind the walls and stuff. But see, I'm not sure if you guys are like interested in how this shit works, but I think I'm gonna just show you it anyway. This also took a... Dang it! Alright, I think the best way to break through would be here. Yes. Alright. So, this pressure plate, well, both pressure plates do the same thing. They power a single current, so that's one pressure plate and this is the other one. They come to here, and this comes up, turns this torch off, which retracts these pistons, so that pulls the piston back, so it can move back and forth. And this is the main, sort of like a trolley, like a cart. It moves it sideways. So to hide it in the wall, this retracts after this piston. I'm not exactly sure, but I just used a bunch of floor trap tutorials that I've seen ages ago, and I just sort of tried to fuck around with it a little bit, and I eventually got it right. So these 4 pistons, sorry, are powered by these 2 repeaters on top, powered by this torch. So when you step on the pressure plate, any one of them, it turns off and these retract just after this one does. I'm not exactly sure how it works, and for some reason the top piston likes to retract first. But I mean, I'm not the greatest redstone maker. I've said that roughly coming up on 572 times now. So yeah, but I mean, I love learning this stuff. I don't know why, it's just really damn interesting to learn. But yeah, there you go. So I think I'm gonna enchant something. To enchant something, I need to actually have it existing. Funnily enough, go through here. Still not sure about this. I might change it to black and brown wool in due time. Obviously not yet, considering I don't have black or brown wool. I do have some ink sacks. 40 diamonds. I am quite well, I really don't know what to say about that. I guess you could say the pickaxe is now diamonds. That was a terrible rendition, but I don't care. Alright, let's put the bone in, diamonds back in. Actually, let's put it in the main chest, just to keep it the same. Sticky piston? No? I gotta look where my stuff is before I just shift click. Nope, it's not there. Alright. Whatever, I'll just put you... I'll carry it on me. God, I've never been so indecisive about something in my entire life. Alright, let's go back down here. Might actually make a diamond axe as well, because I had one of those and then I burned through it, so whatever. Alright, so this is actually the highest level enchantment that I've done so far. I don't think I've had a level 23 before. Right. See, at the same time, I'm happy because it's efficient, but at the same time I'm sad because I've had better for like a lower level. So I think I'm going to try a couple of level 10 enchantments in the future and see if that does any better. Yeah, I think we're going to move on to our next project now. Well, I'm thinking that this place is starting to feel less and less like home every day. And I think that's because I've been away from it for so long. It's starting to become obsolete, so I think I need to change that. I think I need to do something to bring back the charm of this place. Try and fix it up a bit, do a bit more stuff. And I'm having trouble deciding what to do. I've got a couple of ideas. The first of which would be to do a couple more design things. I've got an idea for different colors and stuff that I want to redo the walls and stuff. Like I might replace some stone or some wood with nether brick. Whoops. I keep sucking. And I'm thinking about, like, I know in quite a few Minecraft Let's Plays and stuff like that, there's quite a few ideas thrown about of people making their base coordinated, like being able to move around with boats and minecarts and stuff like that. Well, instead of having that sort of transport around the base, what I'm thinking is I should have like a parkour training thing throughout the entire area. But I want to be able to use it, how do I put this? I want to be able to use it as a helpful tool to get from place to place. Because essentially that's what parkour is, right? Finding the quickest possible route from one place... Righto. Finding the shortest possible route from one place to another. Well, what I'm thinking is I could implement some sort of parkour run around here. Maybe have a... just taking damage like a boss. Don't even have my armor on. Oh, and you don't want to know what happened to my face. You'll find out next episode, because I've actually recorded some of that before I recorded this. And yeah, it was a horrific accident. Let's just say that. But yeah, I'm thinking of fixing this place up a bit. Just, you know, redoing some parts, not entirely. But yeah, I just want to sort of add a bit more to this place. Bring the appeal back. welcome the tourists. I think I might add some stuff up there, so it's not completely useless. But yeah, the sandbox is, for the most part, just a hub now. It's not really the home, is it? But I need to figure out what I'm going to do with this place, because I think I've got a couple of ideas floating around. Like I've said, I don't want to give too much away, but at the same time I want to, because it's really hard to make choices. But it's I'll still have to explore those caves down there as well. But yeah, could explore off in the distance. But yeah, generally the next project will probably be a massive building program, and I really want to try out the new Nether bricks. I think I've got a couple already, yeah. So this is essentially what they look like. So they're dark red, maroon even, and yeah, I've got a couple of these once again from episode 22. I got mixed up, and I decided to throw in a couple of clips in the next episode rather than this one. Didn't really suit this episode, but yeah, I think I've got some plans for this, so this place isn't entirely useless yet. I can still squeeze some stuff out of it. That's definitely what she said. Alright, let's end this episode already. So, I'm thinking that I should have a parkour run starting maybe at the top of one of these mountains or something. Maybe. And I want to have a parkour run just as a recreational thing, you know. It doesn't really have to serve a purpose, but if it does, that'd be an added bonus. But I mean, if it's totally unnecessary, then I probably won't do it. But parkour is pretty fun in this game. I don't know why, I just like doing it. But yeah, it's going good. I mean, I'm happy, but I'm running out of things to do. But don't worry, Terraria is coming out. Well, the next patch is out in a couple of days, and I'm probably going to start playing that with Gabe. A couple people know Gabe. It's one of my Mexican friends. Yes, I have more than one. But yeah, and I'm sorry if you don't like Terraria, or you know, you think it's a copy of Minecraft or something like that. I honestly love both games, so to call Terraria Minecraft or vice versa, it's stupid. There's so many there's similarities, yes, but they are in no way the same game. It's like, no matter how many times you can say that, people are gonna argue. They're gonna be like, nah, dude, Terraria totally ripped off Minecraft, you know, randomly generated worlds. It's different for everyone, you know, you gather resources, you build your own house and stuff like this. It's like, dude, that's elements that Minecraft inspired, right? There's all these different things that Terraria has that Minecraft doesn't. But I still love both games for it, you know. Minecraft has Endermen. Despite how much I hate those fuckers, you know, Terraria doesn't have Endermen. They've got all this new shit coming out, and I'm looking forward to it, but yeah, I mean, this is not a Terraria video, this is a Minecraft video, so I apologize for that, but generally, I am gonna do something with this area, with the sandbox. I'm gonna try fix it up a bit, but I think for the time being, I will see you guys later. That was terrible.